In today's video, I'm about to convince you that Stoney from Set It Off and Jerlene from Tales from the Crypt are the exact same person. And no, we're not talking about the actress. We're talking about the characters living in the same cinematic universe, connected by some serious clues. So let's break it down with 3 major connections and a wild twist involving time travel. In Set It Off, Stoney pulls a string of bank heists with her crew, and by the end, she's the only one who makes it out alive. And where does she go to? Mexico. Now the movie doesn't tell us where in Mexico. It could be the country, could be New Mexico. It's vague, and that's key. Flipping over to Tales from the Crypt Demon Night, where Jerlene is working at a dusty boarding house. And guess where? Warrenwood, New Mexico. Coincidence? I think not. This is our first clue that Stoney, after fleeing the heat from her bank robbing days, might have landed in New Mexico, laying low under a new name, Jerlene. And Set It Off, Stoney is a straight up bank robber, pulling out heists with her crew to try to escape the rough life. And that money gotta run out sometime, right? Fast forward to Demon Night, where Jerlene drops a bombshell when Breaker asks her, "Why are you here?" And her response, "I was in jail for stealing." Stealing, huh? Sounds like something a former bank robber might say to keep things low key. I'm guessing that Stoney cash from Set It Off got dried up, and she got caught for a smaller crime, landing her in Warrenwood. Both characters have a history of breaking the law, and that's a massive clue that they're the same person living different chapters of one wild life. Now here's where things get spooky. Connection number 3 is all about Cleo. In Set It Off, Cleo, played by Queen Latifah, is Stoney's ride-or-die friend. During the final chase, Cleo goes out in a blaze of glory, taking an unreal amount of bullets before she finally goes down. It's like she got 9 lives or something. But hold that thought. In Demon Night, Jerlene has a pet cat at the boarding house. And what's that cat name? Cleo. Cats are famous for having 9 lives. Just like Cleo and Set It Off seems to defy death way longer than humanly possible. Is this a subtle nod? Maybe Jerlene named her cat Cleo to honor her fallen friend from her bank robbing days, carrying that memory into her new life. That's not just a coincidence. That's a straight up Easter egg. Now you might be thinking, hold up the True TV. Demon Night came out in 1995 and Set It Off dropped in 1996. How can these characters be the same if the timeline doesn't add up? But bruh, I got you covered. 2 words: time travel. Look, Demon Night is a supernatural horror flick with demons and ancient artifacts and all kinds of wild magic. Who's to say that Jerlene did get caught up in some mystical time route after the events of Demon Night? Maybe she was sent back in time, ending up in the events of Set It Off as Stoney, starting her life over. Or maybe Stoney escaped to Mexico, involved in some supernatural shenanigans that landed her in Woodwarm Pass. The timelines are messy, but in a world of demons and bank heists, anything is possible. So there you have it, folks. 3 rock-solid connections proving Stoney from Set It Off and Jerlene from Demon Night are the same character, tied together by Mexico, a criminal past, and 9 lives nod to Cleo, with a dash of time travel to seal the deal. But what do you think? Are these ladies one and the same, or is it just a big coincidence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.